Initiating moisture.
Yeah, this movie is fucking great. Chances are you don't know anything about Parasite, haven't seen anything from it, unless you've seen people online constantly praising it and jerking off about it. But they're jerking off for a good reason. This movie is magnificent. In essence, the movie is about rich versus poor. You have a less fortunate family and a very fortunate, very wealthy 1% family. And at some point, one of the children from the less fortunate family begins tutoring the daughter of the rich family and begins to brew a scheme to exploit them. The first half of the movie is spent setting up the difference between the two classes. They use a lot of humor during this period, and the humor for the most part lands. Some jokes fall flat, it could be a translation thing, but for the most part the humor's on point. They immediately show you what it's like being on the bottom of the food chain. They have them, trying to steal Wi-Fi from upstairs. There's a fumigation crew going around. They keep the windows open so the fucking chemicals blow in while they're folding pizza boxes, so that way they get free fumigation. They are not doing well. They're just struggling to get by. There's drunk people pissing on their property, damn near using the drunk man's urine as a shower to save money on water. It is not a good living situation, but at some point, the son gets a break and gets to tutor a rich family for pay. When you see the rich family, it's totally different. It's beautiful. It's an incredible landscape, and quite literally, the difference in their social status is shown just in the altitude of where they live. The less fortunate family lives in a basement. The rich family lives in a hilltop mansion. And this changes their perspective on things drastically. For example, a biblical rainstorm blows in, one that would make Moses wet his pants in fear, comes in, and the rich family just views it as just a beautiful thing put there for their own entertainment. This storm is a blessing, they say in the movie. It looks great through their windows. Their son goes out camping in it because to them, it's no big deal. It's just a cute little storm. But to the less fortunate family, that shit is disaster because it floods their home, their basement. It gets ruined. Sewage spraying everywhere. The fucking toilets overflowing, spewing shit out like some type of volcanic eruption of ass feces. It's very different. And they do a great job of showing you all of these things. There's so much attention to detail and so many great shots to establish these things. Even just something as simple as going from the rich house to their own place. The difference in the journey. They have to go down like fucking 50 flights of stairs, like it's a reverse Rocky montage, going from the top of the food chain back down to the basement. It's just a really cleverly made movie that does a great job of bringing you into the universe and making you care about the characters. And they don't set up the rich families like some evil, cartoonishly mustache-twirling evil villains, spitting on the poor. Get away from me. Oh, I must wash my hands now because it was near poverty. Oh my goodness. I won't shit right for a week. I'll have to have two maidens wipe my ass. They don't do that. They actually have you care about that family as well. But it shows you the difference, even in the unintentional elitism. It is just so well crafted. I can't gush about this movie enough. The acting is on point as well. It's so good. I really, really cared about pretty much every character, and their performances were super fucking solid. What I imagine the biggest turnoff will be for this movie is it's entirely subtitles. Unless you speak the language, you're going to be reading subtitles the entire movie. So if you're unaccustomed to that, like if you don't watch anime, if you haven't opened your third eye and started anime yet, you're not going to be used to reading subtitles in a movie, I imagine. And for a lot of people, that's probably a turnoff. But I definitely think it's worth it, even if this is your first time reading subtitles in a movie, going in a subtitle virgin, the subs crew coming in. It's definitely worth it. This movie, it has such a clever story to tell. Its humor is great. And at the second half of the movie, there's a tonal shift, a huge turning point where it gets very dark and very serious, very real. And I didn't expect it, and it was so great. It's just this whole movie is really, really good. Plugging Parasite into the moist meter, I'm giving it a 95%. For me, it's tied for my favorite movie of the year, tied with Joker. I really can't decide which I like more. They're both great movies. Parasite, though, is something entirely unique that I haven't seen before. I'm unfamiliar with the work of Bong Joon-ho, the director of this piece. The only film I've seen from him is Snowpiercer, which I liked, but he has a whole catalog of bangers, which I'm probably going to go visit for the first time after seeing this, because this was just such an incredible display of talent, just across the board. writing, cinematography, just everything. It nails it. It is a great movie that I can't recommend enough. That's it. See ya.